Sometimes as a leader, there are some of the questions that it is better you leave them unanswered, because the more you answer them, the more questions arise. Welcome back to Vana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Yesterday, the President of the Republic of Kenya, that is Dr. William Samoei Ruto, was answering some of the questions that people were asking themselves of where did he get the amount of money that he used to pay for the jet, the private jet that took him for a trip to United States. And as he was answering those questions, there are a lot of questions that people came up with. Instead of getting satisfied with the answers that he gave, they kept on asking more questions. And that is what I want us to talk about. But before we do that, I want to play for you the video of the President of the Republic of Kenya trying to defend himself, saying that the question that people have been asking about the where he got the money that he used to pay for the jet came from.
You know, when I saw the debate in Kenya as to how I traveled to the US, you know, and there was, you know, all manner of figures, you know, this plane is this big and it is like this, Google here, Google there. This one must have costed 200 million. Because the president needed to arrive in style in the US, holding Rachel's hand. You know, I am a very responsible steward. Believe you me. There is no way I can spend 200 million. There is no way. In fact, let me disclose here that it costed the Republic of Kenya less than 10 million. Because, let me tell you, I am not a madman. When I was told the cheapest plane was 70 million, I told my office, go book KENYA'S. Yeah. So when some friends of mine heard that I was going to travel KENYA'S, and we have built a big reputation as a country. We have built friends. Some friends told me, how much do you want to pay? I said, I'm not ready to pay more than 20 million. They said, bring 10 million, we will give you the plane. Look at me, Kenyans. Look at me again. I must lead from the front. As I tell others, to tighten up their belt, mine must be where to begin. So relax, you know, and the debate must end, because I am that responsible. And it is going to be that way. We're going to make sure that we tighten up.
Now, the president is saying very well that the jet that he used to travel with, or the private jet that he used to travel, was sponsored by a group of friends. And that one brings us to this question, these 4 questions. That number 1 question is, who are the friends that sponsored the president's trip to United States? That is the first question. The second question that I've been asking myself is this: what was their intention? Or what is the what are they going to gain, or what is the intention of supporting the president's trip to United States? The intention of these friends that the president has been talking about. The third question is this: how can individuals who are anonymous, the anonymous people, decide to sponsor the trip of a leader, of the president of the Republic of Kenya, who is a leader, who is leading over 50 million Kenyan people? Over 50 million Kenyan people are being led by one person, and this one person's trip is being sponsored by ghost people, by the individuals that no one knows, and he doesn't even want to tell us who these people are. And the last question is this: is it true that the president's trip was sponsored by the individuals? Those are the 4 questions that I also like to hear your answers at the comment section. But I also have something to talk about before I give you time to at the comment section. This is what I'm thinking, because according to me, that when the president was planning for the trip to United States, there is a group of individuals, or there's a committee that sat down and crafted the cost of the trip, how much is going to cost the president when he lands to United States, how much is going to use as the transport and all that. So I don't know where these individuals are coming from, these friends of the president that he's talking about. And he's clearly saying that these guys, it only took Kenya 10 million Kenya shillings to pay for the jet. It only took Kenyans only 10 million Kenya shillings for the trip instead of 200 million. The jet was supposed to take almost 200 million, but it's saying that it only took Kenyans 10 million Kenya shillings. But the big question is the president telling us the truth, or there is something that is hiding from us? He doesn't want us to know what is going on. I don't know what you think. That is why I also want to give you a chance in the comment section so that you can also help me answer those 4 questions that I've just asked. Number 1 question is, who are these friends that the president is talking about that sponsored this trip? The second question is, what are the intentions, or what were the intentions of these individuals that sponsored the president's trip to America? The third question is this: how can individuals or ghost people, anonymous people, sponsor the trip of a president that leads over 50 million Kenyans? And the last question: is it true that President Ruto's trip was sponsored by his friends? I also like to hear your comment at the comment section. And just a reminder, if you're meeting for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also comment at the comment section. As I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. Please, I also like to appreciate those who have been giving us the support. The support is very much important to us, and we really appreciate. You can also tell me where you're watching us from. If you're watching us from within the country, you can tell us which county you're watching us from. If you're watching us from outside the country, it is also very good and very important for you to tell us which country you're watching us from, and what can we do so that we can improve, so that you can get these our videos, so that the videos can reach you in a very good and a better way. And until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Wino. Bye bye.